Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome back to Knights of the Roll Table. Tonight, we're gonna start off with kind of a flashback. And if you remember, a few episodes ago, our friend Randall went off on the caravan while the rest of the party was stuck doing some things at the castle. And in the Eldesea, the Rime Harbor castle. And Randall was traveling on this caravan with all these people going to this mystery contest, the trying to get the prize, some sort of prize that they have been promised by the people that are running it. And it's some sort of deadly contest that should one of them win, should someone win, then there's a great reward. Randall is on this caravan, and he is sitting with some people in his wagon that we met last time. But let's reintroduce, since it's been a few episodes. So, Matt, can you introduce us to your character that you are playing?
Yeah, it's his name is Korby, and he's a halfling bard, little short man.
Yeah. And Carlos, can you introduce us to your character?
Yeah. His name is Bran, and he's a barbarian, and he has a degree from Yale University.
not that Yale.
No, not that Yale. It's very different here.
It's a medieval
inside a
Yale.
tree. Yeah.
It's called Hail. It's called Hail. Like Hail.
Yale log.
And he's a human. He's a human man.
That's right. Human man.
And Jen, can you introduce us to your character?
I'm sorry, were you talking to me? Oh, my name's Ensul. I'm a dragonborn sorcerer, and I don't know where I put my keys.
Excellent. And Zach played a ladrin named Larian. Zach couldn't be with us tonight. Yeah, and so I'll be kind of filling in for Zach's character, just him for him.
He's rotting on the side of the river.
No, he's still there. Because I know. All right, so some time has passed since the last time we checked in with Randall. The caravan is slow going since it's on these wagons. They're not making like great time, but I'd say at this point, maybe a day has passed. They have made camp. They've moved on. The party, the party that we are following with Jarek and Sarsa and Celius and Deleth are on their way to kind of chase them. But they are still ahead. So the caravan is still ahead, and they are approaching what you guys might remember from the last recording we did. From the last episode, called the Candlemelt Falls. So they are approaching sort of the edge of the Candlemelt Falls. Now, this is a large ravine, which the caravan, unlike our party, or unlike what our party will do later in the story, the caravan kind of has to go the long way because they're taking this large group of people. They have to go a lot further, go across a bridge that has been built for the ravine, and it's going to take a little bit longer.
Anyone want a peanut butter sandwich?
I do.
Oh, I'd love a peanut butter sandwich. That sounds great.
Candy in my pocket.
Candy sounds good. I'll trade you.
Yeah, candy keeps falling out of your pockets, Ensul.
So we throw the driver and go on our own way.
Can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to take a nap, says Lilarian as he goes back to sleep with a hat on his face.
Man, he's grumpy.
And the caravan kind of bumps a little bit. What kind of conversation are you all having?
Say friends, since we're all here for regular reasons, why don't we share those regular reasons with each other? Yes.
Yes.
That seems like a perfectly reasonable request and is in no way suspicious. Well, you see, I served during the war, the Great War, and I did my time back then, and I told myself I was done taking up arms, but...
Oh, now you've got him started.
Oh, what? Are we not doing this right now?
No, we're doing it. This is good intel. I mean, storytelling that we're doing.
Well, anyways,
Storytell.
after my Barbara died, I thought I was done. I thought I was just gonna live out my days alone in my cabin. But then this young boy came to me, smelling like soap and flowers.
What?
Excuse me,
Okay.
is this story going to end appropriately? Because I'm a little bit worried at the moment.
Well, he told me there was this competition, and you could win, you could get anything. Well, I'll be honest, I don't really want for anything. I've lived a good life. But I know what it takes to test your character. And I want to know if I can do it. What were we talking
That's
about?
crazy. That competition sounds like this competition. What happened at that other competition?
I'm sorry, does anybody else smell burning toast?
Oh, sorry, I left my toaster on in my bag. That's a normal
Someone's
smell that
hungry.
comes from my bag.
And
Okay.
and what about you, little fella? What's I'm a halfling, aren't I? Whatever. What about you,
Little fella.
little fella? What's your story? Why are you here?
Well, I signed up because I also love the thrill of competition and want to have many riches and jewels to look at because they're pretty and I like them. Of course. Yes, that's a normal answer. You're doing great, Randall.
Oh, so your name is Randall,
It's really
then?
cold here. Oh, yes, my name is Randall. I've never been in a climate this cold, and I think it's ruining
It really
my brain.
puts me at ease the way that you explain that you're not being suspicious. Because otherwise I might have my doubts.
That's what I learned in school. Is if you tell people that you're not lying, they'll believe you.
Up ahead of you, you see some snowdrifts on the road where the caravan is going, and it's don't worry, you're not finding it. You're not going to fight a giant ooze like we did last time. You see some snowdrifts, and they're very small. They're just like little piles of snow, and then beyond the snowdrifts, you see this gray figure, this hooded gray figure that is holding a staff, and the hood is over their face, and there's long white hair that's hanging down, very disheveled. Some threadbare, fur is over their shoulders, and they're just kind of looking down, and they're standing right in the middle of these piles of snow and ice. The lead caravan wagon comes to a halt, and then one of the guards, there's a couple of guards that are there, and they say, please, you need to move out of the way. Move or you shall be moved. And you guys can hear this. You're a few wagons behind, so it's kind of just a little bit distant, a little bit faint. And you hear this kind of like, Just then, a guard goes flying past your wagon in the air, just
Wow.
and lands sort of. He gets thrown back from the front, and then lands back. And you look forward, and you see that he was thrown by this sort of hulking several mounds of those snow that have sort of formed together with several arms of twigs and branches, and forming a face of a gnarled mouth made of ice and crystallized frost, and several of these icy snow creatures are forming up, and the figure that's in the gray hood is kind of just raising their bony, stretched out, kind of clawed hand, and you notice that the figure has this icy blue kind of skin tone, and she's just kind of raising their arm. I said her, raising her arm up. It looks feminine, and I would like all of you to roll initiative.
Woo!
Ah!
I got nat 20.
Nice, good job. Nat 20.
22.
I rolled a 3.
Ensul rolled a 3.
10 for Randall.
12 for Bran.
All right. So immediately everything is chaos. So like this guard gets thrown. The other guards that are on horseback immediately kind of pull out their pole arms. And so remember that this caravan is made up of some of y'all are volunteers. Like you wanted to do this contest. So you have your weapons, you have things that you have. There's also a bunch of criminals and people that are kind of forced to do this contest and this thing, and they have no such weapons or anything like that. So all of them are kind of in the rear of the caravan, the last couple of wagons, and you can see all of them are like, what the? They're just like ducking down. The first couple of caravans are very beset with people like yourselves that have maybe some adventuring experience, maybe some weapons. Several of you might have some things that you are brandishing, and the guards are ready to defend themselves, and they start fighting back some of these snow monsters. On the side of your wagon, you have 4 or 5 of these snow creatures, these snowmen, if you will, that start to encroach upon you. They're like shuffling up, making that kind of hard-packed ice sound, and you start, as they approach, you even start smelling like your icicles forming in your nostrils because the cold is getting closer, even more than it already is freezing. It's even getting colder, like uncomfortably cold, as these creatures are getting closer to your wagon. So starting off is going to be Korby, who you see these creatures. What would you like to do?
Sure. I will.
You're in the wagon. All of you are sitting in the wagon on these little benches on the side, and they're kind of coming up behind you.
Is the wagon like wood or like canvas or like what are we?
It's wood. There's no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. It's maybe there's like a little Surrey with a fringe on top.
Yeah.
There's a little cover, but maybe it can be taken off if there's sunlight, or if there's or if it's heavier weather, then you can cover it up. So I'll say that at this point you can see them coming. The cover is not going to protect you that much.
Korby will look to the group and say, "We've got to protect ourselves. Let's go." And then I'm going to actually go out the door at the back. And then the first creature I see, one of the ice folk, I will cast Vicious Mockery on it. I'll say, what will I say? I'm going to take your nose and make it into a salad. Carrots, right?
Yeah, sure.
Then,
they've got carrots. One of them has a squash. Various different types of root vegetables form their noses.
So they have to beat a Wisdom save DC 13.
Okay. I do have stats for the snowmen. Let's see. They're not particularly wise. Oh, they got an 11.
Oh, they fail.
All right.
Well, the one that hears me fails. Unless I'm attacking them as a group
It's like,
or something. Oh, so he takes big time 2 psychic damage.
Wow.
But then also has disadvantage on his next roll.
Where his ears would be, you see these kind of like little holes formed, like his ears are melting, but it's basically just like the side of his face, and it's just these little, and two of his 6 arms of branches sort of clasp the side of where his ears would be as he just tries to figure out why his psyche of this formed elemental creature, is like his brain hurts even though he doesn't really have a brain. It's very strange. Yes.
Correction to myself, it's disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Okay.
Not any other kind of roll.
Good to know. Okay. So disadvantage.
And then I'm going to kind of like, what am I? I'm a halfling, right? Yeah, I'm going to scramble underneath the cart just to kind of not be an
Korby
obvious
scrambles under the cart. Good to know. Okay, next it's the hag's turn. So in front of you, the ice hag who lifts up her hood, and you can see this stretched kind of female face with teeth that are kind of pulled back, and this thin, gaunt, blue, icy face with longer than what they should be, stretched, clawed fingers, and a staff made of petrified wood with little talismans.
Barbara, is that you?
I'm not Barbara, she says. And then she kind of reaches and she says, "You'll feed my fire and my belly. What a wonderful smorgasbord of meat." And she kind of shoots out her...
an awful lot like Barbara.
She shoots out a hand. She's not in front of your wagon, but she is in front of this other wagon in the front of the caravan. And she shoots out a hand, and a ball of blue and icy energy kind of disperses from her fingertips in a cone of cold. And it hits several of the horses, as well as instantly freezing them and presumably to death, and several of the people that are in that wagon, and they all get hit. Several of them try to jump out, some successfully, some are not, but she is blasting this cold, freezing energy, and it freezes several of that first wagon in their tracks, presumably for like they are frozen to death. So there is a very formidable hag, sort of an ice hag, in the front there. All right, that's her turn. It goes to Bran. Randall, you're up next.
Man, I gotta knock some heads around.
Okay. All right. There's several snowmen around you, and then the hag is kind of about 20 feet in front of you, in front of the other wagon.
Gotcha. I think Bran will first go, "I think I got a rage now." And that's him raging.
That's rage is on. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm angry. I'll try and slam my club into a couple of the snowmen. See if I can hit maybe more than one with a swing of my big club.
Okay. So I'll tell you this. So you're gonna make an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
If you what is your attack modifier?
My attack modifier is +3.
+3. So highest you can get is a 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you roll a 20 or higher, 20 to 23, I'll say you hit at least 3 of them.
Okay.
That are kind of bunched together.
Gotcha.
Anything else, you just hit 1.
Okay. 14 + 3 is 17.
Okay,
oh,
so it's a mighty effort. You try to go after several at once and smash through them with your great club. And 2 of them are just a slightly, kind of misread the distance. You bash through one of them. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Oh, but it's a fire. It's a flame tongue.
It is a flame tongue club.
So I do some additional fire damage. Okay,
that's right.
So I guess I'll roll the regular damage first, which is only a 6. And then plus 2d6 fire damage. So 6 regular damage and 7 plus 6, 13 fire damage.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you don't kill, quote unquote, the snowman, but you, with your fire club, you swipe through it, and it kind of does that thing where it like melts away the middle, and the top of the snowman just falls on the bottom of the snowman. It's just like you melt it, and now it's this like head on top of a bottom circle snowman. And now it's like a little dwarf snowman. So,
try that on for size.
Yeah, it doesn't like that. All right. Next up is Randall.
Okay, so Randall is going to quickly scurry outside, and he is going to assess the situation and take a look at all these snowy guys around, and he's going to reach into his bag, and he's going to find like some old like tinfoil and some old like wrapping paper and some other like products that he can kind of jam and like push into like a big ball, and he's quickly going to take some like a little bit of lighter fluid and a little bit of like oil and a little bit of pitch from some broken wood, and he's going to quickly light it on fire and effectively cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to cast that at a higher level. So I'm going to cast it as a 3rd level spell so that I can do some more damage. So the 5-foot diameter sphere, I am going to have it occupy a space maybe close to 1 or 2, and if there's any in a 5 feet, within 5 feet of the sphere, they must make a dexterity saving throw. So I'll try and position it near one of them.
Yeah. So, and there's several that are approaching you. So from that, we'll say left side.
Okay.
They are coming up, and then all of a sudden, Randall, throwing all this stuff together, casts Flaming Sphere. A giant 5-foot diameter sphere appears and just melts the snow kind of around on the ground. And the snowman, if they could be afraid, they kind of stop and they're like, and they sort of look over at the hag like, what do we do? And she's like, get them. And
seize them.
They try to kind of go towards you, but they don't quite underestimate and they don't quite understand this flaming sphere. So it definitely starts to melt them down a little bit, and
awesome.
it's 2 of them just kind of start sloshing around, and they just fall down, and then the other one is trying to go a little bit wider. So can it move? Are you controlling the sphere? Like, is it moving, or does it just exist in one spot?
So it just exists in one spot, and I'm going to use my bonus action to kind of maybe sweep it around and maybe make like a little perimeter around. I can move it, I think, 20 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Well, you can definitely I'd say you can get like, you can make like a right angle around yourself or around like the front of your wagon. Without spooking the horses, so maybe like you kind of make it go back the other way, and a couple of the snowmen are like, and you've taken out definitely 2 of them, just from the proximity of the snowman, of the sphere, for sure.
Yes,
nice flaming sphere, that will do it. The snowmen get a turn, so they are going to make a couple of attacks. Their attacks consist of they're going to make some ranged weapon attacks, throwing snowballs. So each one of you are going to get attacked. So first off, Korby, they're throwing snowballs at you, even though you are under the caravan, under the wagon.
They're throwing it like softball style.
Yeah, they're kind of throwing underhand. They're just snowballs, and some of them are hitting the wagon, some of them hitting the little like tarp cover. Some of them are hitting each other. So there's so many snowballs kind of going back and forth this whole time. So, all right. So let's see if this hits. That's going to be, what is this? 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
That's good. Ow.
Ensul,
Ow.
You
That's
had
right.
your snowball attack. It's 12 to hit.
12 to hit will. Yeah, that got me. Barbara,
Okay.
why are you being like this?
You take 8 bludgeoning damage. And yeah, Bram, you 22 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, so you take 7 bludgeoning damage halved to 3 because you're raging.
Oh.
Ow. Ensul, it's your turn.
And that's me. Well, Barbara, I think you just need a big hug. I'm gonna try and... How far away are they from me?
The snowmen, there's a couple of snowmen. They're still encroaching. Some of them have gotten melted by the giant flaming sphere on the left. There's, I'd say, 3 or 4 more. I mean, there seems to be quite a few of them. So there's more coming on the right side of your wagon.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to deliver a heart-stopping hug. But while doing that, I'm gonna use Burning Hands.
Okay.
To warm them up a little bit.
So you're gonna get out of the wagon, and then kind of move towards the nearest one. Kind of.
Oh, my knees!
Oh, the jump! All right, make an attack.
Okay.
DC 15 or AC is 15.
Actually, it's every creature in a 15-foot cone.
Oh, all right.
Sorry, I was originally going to do Shocking Grasp, but then I saw that I had Burning Hands, and I was like, well, there's snowmen. That makes more sense.
So Burning Hands is a cone.
So they have to make a dex save, and the DC is going to be 14.
Okay, I will make a dex save then. Let's see. +1 for dex for snowmen. So they rolled a 9, which is 10 total, so they're going to fail.
They will take 3d6 fire damage. So let me roll 11 fire damage. You need to warm up.
Several of them lose the equivalent of several pounds. You kind of give them a nice svelte diet. They're not quite taken out, but they're definitely thinner than they were before. Like 3 of them in your sort of cone-shaped peripheral.
But
here.
the witchy lady, she's still like behind them, right? Or
she's in the front of the caravan. So you guys are dealing with stuff on the side, but she's about 20-30 feet in front.
Barbara, tell your friends to cool it.
Barbara does not respond. All right, top of the initiative, it goes back to Korby. You're underneath the wagon that you jumped under. So what would you like to do?
Okay, so Hag Lady is on the front side of the cart.
Yeah, the wagon right in front of you guys. So you guys are in the second wagon.
It's way up
The
front.
wagon right in front of you got frozen by a cone of cold, and several people are like frozen mid-ice jump. Some of the people are out and they're fighting snowmen as well. You see somebody like throwing some, maybe a druid or some sort of ranger, like kind of casting vines or trying to wrap around the snowmen, and they're getting frozen a little bit. Somebody does what looks like maybe like an energy blast or a magic missile or something like that. So there are some different like people fighting back, but the snowmen just keep coming, and you can see the hag is like almost like conducting an orchestra. She's like, so much meat. And then she's very excited.
Nice.
What would you like to do?
There's still a good amount of snowmen, you said?
Of course, yes. There are 5 or 6 approaching your side.
I will line myself up in such a way that I won't hit my fellow wagon mates.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Color Spray.
Excellent. Describe that as they approach you.
I see the snowman, and I do some fancy hand movements and play a little bagpipe, and then a spray of color shoots out from like the reeds at the top of the at the bottom of the bagpipe.
Okay.
And blasts at him, and it's just like a whole bunch of like colored light.
Shoots out and attacks them. So do I have to make a save, or do they?
This
just make
one
an attack?
is I should know this because I just looked at it. I roll 6d10. Yeah, I don't have that many d10s.
Wow.
Let me open up my dice app real quick.
That is intense.
D10. That's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm
5,
assuming this is a fire.
Nope, it's not. So it is 38 is the total number of hit points of creatures this spell can affect.
Oh, okay.
So it starts at the low end. Whoever has the least, and they're blinded until the spell ends, and then it would go on to the next and the next.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Condition immunities for snowmen. They can't be charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned. It doesn't say they can't be blinded, so you essentially, this color spray takes out their coal eyes that they have, and they just kind of recede or fall off the snowman, and the eyes, some of the eyes are like falling into the snow, and they're just like, ah! And I'll say with that many, you affect 3 of them, 3 of the 4 that are coming towards you, and they're either blinded, or they've kind of lose their eyes so they can't really see. They're just like, ah.
And then I'll just kind of crawl further underneath the cart.
Yeah, perfect. That was great. Yeah, you definitely made 3 of them less not know what's happening, and they can't really see through their magically created eyes. We're gonna go to, let's see, the next one is gonna be the hag. And she kind of moves around her staff in a circular motion. She causes this wall to form in front of her. These crystals from midair just kind of form together, and it forms this sort of translucent barrier of ice that's about 10 feet tall, and it goes across at least about 30 foot wide, and sort of sort of forms around her, like, and she's just looking. It's weird. She's looking straight forward, but it's one of those, like, those paintings that, like, no matter where you go, like, the eyes seem to just follow you. So all of you are looking at her from different angles, and it looks like she's staring right at you. It's creepy. But she forms this kind of thick-looking wall of ice, which is a spell, and it's forming in front of her. And she kind of points out, and the same effect happens, where she's pointing out, but because of the reflection of the ice, it looks like she's pointing at each one of you individually, even though you're not quite sure who she's pointing at. She's like, "You're next." All right, that's her turn. Hopefully that was sufficiently creepy. It is Bram's turn.
Man, I don't like being pointed at. And Bram's gonna take that fire club to the ice wall.
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta look up the stats.
Love that song.
Knock, knock, lady.
Take that fire club to the ice wall.
It can be damaged and thus breached. It is AC 12 and 30 hit points per 10-foot section, and is vulnerable to fire damage. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So 30 hit points per 10 feet. So you're just going to attack it, like, right in front of the hag, or kind of to the side? Like, where do you want to...
So because it's like fractured, and you said that her reflection looked like it was pointing at each of us individually because of the fracturing. Whichever the spot where it looked like she was pointing at me. I ain't taking that lying down.
Okay. I'll say you kind of attack slightly to her right, but it's still with, the 10 feet. Okay. So make an attack. to the ice wall.
All right. Is a 16 gonna get it?
That does hit.
All right.
Whack it with this club, the fire mace or fire club. Sorry.
Ugh. And now let's see. Regular damage is just 6, and now fire damage is 5 times 2,
doubled,
so 10 fire damage.
So 16. So you smash into this, and a good chunk just kind of, shatters, and some of it melts. She just kind of looks down and like, and she smiles this kind of blue, toothy, black-toothed grin. It's hard to tell if she's scared or impressed or slightly turned on or whatever. So you can't really tell with this hag, but you've definitely damaged the ice wall quite a bit. It's still holding up though, that section. Is that your turn?
Yeah, you're creepy, old timer, I say.
Yeah, I know. Now it goes to Randall.
All right, it's time.
Flaming spear time.
Well, it is the time for fire.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. First, as a bonus action, I will move the flaming sphere. Now it can go over walls, but I think I want to kind of like move it through and see if I can
try to burrow through it.
Yeah, kind of like push it towards and see if I can make a hole in it. Yeah, I don't know.
So that'll be interesting because it's going to be an object versus an object, fire object versus ice. How does the attack work with the flaming sphere?
So, as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the sphere's damage. When you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers, jump across pits. Sphere ignites flammable objects and sheds bright light. So, I could go over, I guess.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
But then I don't really know where I'm sending
and you
it.
Couldn't get over it.
Right. Yeah.
I'll say, since it doesn't really make a dex save, I'll just say, so like what's the damage?
It does 3d6 damage.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's a wall. It can't jump out of the way. So you do hit it. So you can just roll your damage.
All right.
And double it. Because it's ice and it's fire and ice.
Oh, very good. So 14, 3d6 is 14, so doubled 28.
Okay, it's 30 hit points per 10 feet. I'm assuming you didn't go for the same section that Bram already attacked. It's kind of like a different section.
Sure. Let's say it's a different section.
Okay. So it burrows into the ice wall. Oh, go ahead. And
that was my bonus action.
That's your bonus action. You're right.
So then I'm gonna see, like, maybe it's like barely holding on. Then I'm gonna just come up to it and I'm gonna smack it with my electric guitar.
Nice. Okay. Make an attack with your guitar.
Okay.
With your axe.
With the mighty axe. Oh, good use of this. My melee functional crossbow critical hit. So
nice.
Great. I guess it's just a 1d6 if I'm using it as a...
You only need 2 hit points.
All right. Well, 3 is what I got, plus some strength, so plus 1, so 4 more damage.
Okay, you did it. So
yay!
The flaming sphere was kind of burrowing through, and then
I'll get this, guys. Hold on.
And then you kind of go through and just like crossbow, or is it a crossbow?
Well, no, it's his electric guitar that he shoots the arrows from normally, but I just wanted to turn around and
it goes through it's pretty cool. It shoots and it goes through the flaming sphere. The bolt catches fire and then shatters the middle of the ice, and it just like bursts the rest of the weakly held on sphere kind of hole. So now the sphere is able to keep going to get to the hag. Very cool.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
punk rock, baby.
That's punk rock. And then you swear as that happens, you hear this like just this cool
Power
riff
chord,
of like
Yeah.
All right. Now it's the snowman's turn. Snowmen. They're gonna throw. Wait, hold on. They are.
Some of them are blinded.
Some of them are blinded. The blind ones are gonna just reach around. I'm gonna see if I roll a 20. The blind ones are gonna grab you. They're gonna.
Are they gonna like?
You.
Oh, they're not gonna like Velma around for their coal eyes on the ground.
Well, some of them will, but I'm gonna say that they're not the brightest. So I'm gonna say if they roll a 20, then one of them will grab you. Like they'll kind of have heard or sensed or something like that. Like they have the equivalent of tremor sense with snow.
I mean, yeah, I'm laying on the snow. I mean, it would make sense if they can find me.
But okay, so here we go. 13. Oh, so they do not find you. They get kind of close, but they're just okay. So Korby is safe. The rest of you have to. You're gonna have some more. Let's see. I'm gonna say so. Snowball attacks. Oh, that definitely fails. So Ensul is fine. I'm gonna say Lilirian, who's been sleeping in the, gets hit by a snowball. He's just like, "What's the come up?" He takes some 7 damage. Good job, Zach. And Bram, that's gonna be a 12 to hit. I don't think that hits.
That misses.
That misses. Okay, so you're fine. However, Bram, you just got hit, and as you hit the wall, and you're like, yeah, and all of a sudden, but from behind you, you see this 6-armed snow creature man, and it grabs you and is going to try to slam attack you. So I'm gonna. This is a different one. That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Oh, he slammed me.
Okay, so he grabs you with several of his twig arms, like these branch arms, and lifts you up and goes, slams you into the ice wall, just in a different place, kind of off to the side. You're gonna take 11 bludgeoning damage, halved because you're raging. So we'll say 5.
5. Oh, that hurt my head.
All right. Hey, when you got a barbarian, you gotta beat him up. So, all right, Ensul, it's your turn. Jen.
All right. I'm gonna hold a hand up and be like, "Don't be so cold, baby." And I want to cast Sorceress Burst.
Oh.
Which
I like that.
Because it's just heard we have the wall of ice.
You have lots of snowmen. There's a wall of ice which now has a hole in it, and one part's a little weaker.
Mm-hmm.
And there continues to be snowmen that fall up from that kind of are created and are just moving towards different members of the caravan. Some of the snowmen, there is even ones further back. Not that many, but there's some that are going towards the unarmed people behind your wagon, and there's even some, they're trying to kick them off.
Can I see her though, like through the wall, like through the holes in the wall?
Yeah, it's kind of it's clear enough. It's almost like a prismatic, window. You can see through it. It's very clear ice.
I want to try to angle to shoot a spell through the hole in the wall to her. I got
Sure.
a 120-foot range.
You can definitely try to hit her.
All right. Oof. Oofa doofa. That's not good. So that's going to be a 7 to hit.
That is going to miss. It hits the wall. So here's the thing. I'm going to say it hits the wall. It doesn't hit her. You do hit the wall. So how much damage do you do to the wall?
Well, let's find out. So it starts with 2d8.
Okay.
Oops. 13 fire damage.
Okay. And is that doubled?
No.
Okay, so
don't
26
believe.
fire damage. You manage to burn away with that spell. You hit and you're like, oh, I missed her, but it does hit the wall, the same area where Bram was smashing it with his fire club, and burns sort of it's not a perfect hole, but this one is more of just like a melted sort of fragment blob, and it burns through, and you melt that part of the ice wall.
Barbara, this is why nobody invited us to Thanksgiving.
And you see the hag kind of lean through, so you can see her head and her long, stringy hair that's definitely got split ends. You kind of see her kind of poke her head around. She's like, I never liked your dry turkey anyway. And
It is Barbara! I knew it!
Maybe it is Barbara. You never know. Okay. We're gonna go up to Korby. Korby, what would you like to do?
All right. I want to crawl up towards like the front of the wagon so I can see the hag.
Yeah.
And I want to get within 60 feet of her. Really, is what I want to do.
You're already within 60 feet. Yeah.
Right.
And
I want to get up where I can see her. If
you move up a little bit underneath the frozen wagon that's in front of you guys, you can definitely get a good line of sight.
Awesome.
But the holes in the ice wall are to the right and the left of the wagon. So in order to see her, where you have a clear line of sight, not blocked by the middle of the ice wall, you have to either go out on the right or go out on the left.
Okay. I don't know if I technically need to see her, but I'm going to say I do. I'll go left.
Okay.
And then
I'm left. There's a big flaming sphere that has burrowed through. We'll say that's already gone through at this point, so you can see her without an ice wall impediment.
Awesome. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to use the bagpipes again since it does say discordant melody.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
My brother plays the bagpipes. Discordant is the right word sometimes. So I'll play that, and then she needs to beat a wisdom. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw and be 13.
Okay. Wisdom 13?
Yes.
Okay. All right. She has +4 to wisdom. Oh, that's 15 +4 is 19. So she's going to succeed.
Okay. So she takes 4 psychic damage. Ooh.
She kind of whips her head towards you, and she's like,
Oh, sorry, darling.
Puppy likes to play.
Oh, common misconception. I'm actually a halfling, not a dog.
Puppy will taste good with mustard.
Okay.
All right. Then it's going to be the hag's turn, but she whips her head back towards past you, and looks at Randall. She said, "You're the one that made the giant sphere. Very resourceful. I want that bag." And she
Oh no.
not Randall's bag. She reaches out a hand. I need you to make a charisma saving throw, Matt. Or sorry, Jeff. Jeff, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. 22.
22. That's going to succeed. My goodness.
I don't know about you, but
He's got Riz, baby.
He definitely does. That's impressive. You feel this kind of force start to affect your whole body, like it's kind of like trembling, like goose pimples magnified to 1,000, and then you kind of just like, no, the power of rock, and you sort of shrug it off and ground yourself, and you're like, yeah. And it, whatever effect she was trying to do, does not have an effect on you. This kind of makes her a little upset. You get the sense she goes, argh. And she's going to use a bonus action just to attack, because she did not like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because of her gray staff, she can cast an additional spell. That's cool.
Ruh-roh.
All right, she's gonna try something else. Okay, she's going to say, "Well, you fancy yourself a spellcaster? What about this one?" And she she moves her staff and points it at the ground underneath you. Because it's not affecting you, you can't really do anything. A section of snow underneath Randall lifts up, and she says, "Bye-bye, possum!" and flings you sideways, and you leap. You are yeeted over the wagon 30 feet across. And Randall, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. The number you have to beat is 27.
I think that may be mathematically impossible for me.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if you have any like guidance or anything you can add to your roll, or
wouldn't a nat 20 still succeed, or no?
No, a
nat 20 would definitely do something, but
I only have a +5, so
okay. Let's see what you get.
Mathematically impossible. Let's take a look at what's in the old.
You're being thrown with this with telekinesis. You're being thrown towards the ravine.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Randall's done it. He's used it once before, and he might need to use it again this time. He reaches into his bag, and he's going to produce a small ebony figurine of wondrous power of a fly. And he's going to say, "Help me one more time, buddy." And he's going to tap it on the top to activate it. And he's going to use the figurine of wondrous power, the ebony fly, to turn into a big giant fly.
Okay.
And hope that he can...
Is this a reaction? Or an action?
Whatever you think it is. If this is possible to do in the amount of time.
So as you're flying through the air, reaching in the bag and trying to grab something very specific and casting a spell, I'm going to say the difficulty for this, because you failed your dex save, but I want to give you a chance to try to succeed here.
Okay.
So I'm going to say, in order to do this, you have to... I'm going to say this is going to be either Arcana to try to like use your magical understanding, or it's going to be a sleight of hand to try to like grab exactly where you know... exactly where you know this thing is. It's like second nature or something like that. The DC for this is going to be 25.
25. Okay. Oh, a 21.
Woof. All right.
I couldn't
so
find it.
you feel as you're reaching
so
in the bag, flying through the air, you feel the edges of what you feel are like, I think this is the statuette, but as you're, going circle topsy-turvy around the air, Randall flies through the air, and you just kind of get this. It's like that, if this was a point of view camera, you would see like ravine, edge of ravine, sky, people, hags,
over and over again, yeah.
And then flowing, and then the rest of you see your new friend Randall get yeeted and then fall down into the ravine.
I was here on a secret mission. That was my secret.
Randall, you are going to take, as you eventually, you're kind of falling lower into darkness, and the air, the rushing cold air is like, eventually you are going to hit something, whether it's the cave wall or ravine wall or ice or something. I'm going to roll for some fall damage.
Oh boy. Randall's tough, so don't hold back.
Okay. You're going to take 76 points of fall damage.
Okay. Well, Randall's not that tough. Okay. Let's not get crazy here. Okay. Ouch.
Are you still conscious?
He is still conscious, yes.
Okay. Rock. And then smash. And then you kind of just land unconscious. Your consciousness comes back to you. You start to open your eyes. There's cold all around you. You ache. Your whole body is in pain. You feel like maybe something is broken. Could be your tail, could be your whiskers, your snout. You landed on your bag, which helped soften the blow and probably prevented you from instantly dying at the bottom of this icy cold ravine. You look up and you see a faint light, what you feel is maybe the top of the ravine. And then you kind of go black again. You kind of lose consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
What seems like maybe hours, maybe minutes go by. You open your eyes again as you feel this kind of nudge, and you open your eyes, and this old bearded, balded, small man is looking over and saying, "Are you all right, friend?" And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.